and some people might argue that United's goal was valid. I mean, right now
Yes, Eric
things.
Ten Hag would.
Well, and we're gonna have actually, yeah. Now that you say that, I do want to listen to what he had to say about
But
that.
here, I do want to say before we do this, I hate VAR. I hate that United fans lose that moment because for them, that was an
It's
incredible
everything.
moment. And that is not the intention of football to take moments like that away. That is a half an inch. The spirit of the rule should have been that that goal is scored, period. Right?
Right.
They should have one flag per game that you can check. Offside, everything, so that we don't lose moments like this because that was an incredible goal. Garnacho is such a great young player. He might not be ready as a starter, but when you need a goal and you can push, that was there. The flick from Højlund into Casemiro was really good. United looked better with Højlund in,
Yeah.
so this was his first game. And I
Eh,
think, one of the things that's not really talked about with VAR calls and goals betting, especially when you are at home in a big game, the turn of you lost to you've won, it lifts your team. The VAR
yeah.
call literally lifted Arsenal.
Yeah.
And from that moment on, they were going to win this game
Right. Yeah.
because they came after United.
Let's listen to Ten Hag.
Mm-hmm.
But you're already telling me, and I've seen it the same. It was similar. Performance was right, but the results were not on our side, and definitely many decisions were against us. Now let's start the penalty given but rejected. Everyone was seeing. It's a swabber, not get booked for it. And then foul on Højlund in the penalty area. Not even noticed. I don't think not even by the VAR judged. Then the disallowed goal from Garnacho. I think wrong angle, and you see. I think it's onside. And then the final goal. How can they allow that goal? It's a clear and obvious foul on Johnny Evans. Otherwise, he should block the shot from Declan Rice. So it's a lot.
All right. So that's what Ten Hag had to say. What are your thoughts
I can't. With
on
this
on every single play that he mentioned? Do you think any of them was
He's
he right?
absolutely wrong on every single thing he said. This is the team, Manchester fucking United, complaining about calls. Are you out of your fucking mind? He's insane. If you thought that Onana game in week 1 wasn't a foul, you cannot speak. Everything you say becomes invalid. He's crazy. First of all, you get calls like crazy. Manchester City, offside, Rashford goal. Shut up. I could go on and on with this bullshit. Don't give your team excuses. He's the manager of Manchester United. Now he's portrayed to his team, we didn't lose this game. You lost because you let freaking Declan Rice be alone 15 yards. He could have checked the weather on a corner.
Well, I mean,
Okay?
if that was
And
a foul, it was a.
you should have lost to Wolves on a clear and obvious error that you got the call on. And you got the Havertz turn overcalled. That should have been a penalty. Come on. He wants a dive? Get out of here. The guy clipped his foot. It's crazy from Ten Hag to think this way.
Well,
And he's giving his team an excuse. I can't. A United manager complaining about calls is beneath him.
But I understand that. I understand that point of view now. But if things are, I mean, if they're a foul, they need to be called regardless. If we're trying to bring in VAR and everything has to be perfect, then
I
we
don't
need
want
to be.
VAR, first of all.
Well,
If there's no VAR,
but I'm saying it's happening.
Then Arsenal have a penalty, and the Garnacho goal is to level the game.
Well,
Which is probably the right result, a draw.
Right. Right. Now the third goal is out of context. I mean,
they're just on a break. It's fine.
But people will. But see, that's the thing with football that people will notice. Hey, we beat United 3-1. Damn, 3-1. You let them score 3 goals. You know what I mean?
Matters. All that stuff matters. Sure.
So,
and I think that from a United perspective, they can take the fact that they were very, very good defensively. They didn't really give up that much, to be fair, but they lost again away to a top 9 side. I shared a graphic. I talked about it on my show. They do not have a win away from home under Ten Hag against anyone who wasn't relegated or anything. Their best win was against Fulham. They are terrible away from home. And that's my point about them. Something is not fresh in Denmark or the Netherlands. Then you've got this Sancho thing, which I know is another story that's outside of the game.
We're going to play
basically
that.
Sancho just called him a liar.